What's up, you guys, and welcome to Read the Room. My name is Chase the Dark Sage, and today I'm your host for another JoJolion read through, and we're nearing the tail end of this Dr. Wu Tamaki arc, and all the despicable stuff that he's done, I guess, to Mitsuba, obviously, and probably other people, needs to be stopped. It needs to be put to a stop, and we're nearing the tail end of this arc right here, and I want to see him get a good Aura, or maybe a Dora. Maybe someone might do a Dora. I didn't even think about that. Josuke doesn't do Dora. He does Aura. But technically, since he's a Kujo, then he would do the Aura. I didn't think about that. But before we actually get into the read through, before we see this beatdown that Wu Tamaki is gonna potentially get with him doing the bad stuff and all these other Rokuka that he have, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like the video, and make sure you check out the Patreon. Lowest tier is $1. You can see these pages weeks at a time and unblurred. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this arc because I'm ready to see what's about to go down. Chapter 81, Dr. Wu and Awaking 3 Leaves Part 3. And we see that we have this explanation of rock humans basically and where we're at with the series. I'm gonna go over this really quickly. Rock humans that have assimilated with park statues and rocks and such and are sleeping. Major characteristics of rock humans: long lifespans of good health, require long winter hibernation, can harden their skin, which is resistant to cold, are able to have sex with humans, but they are incompatible with them. Their corpses crumble rather than turn to stone. 95% of them are stand users. 95%? Maybe the 1-5% is the hair clip because it is a stick. I don't know. Let's keep going though. Rock humans, rock creatures are the terms for creatures that evolved with silicone. I mean, the Dr. Wu Tamaki was drinking silicone as an element they are primarily composed of. I guess that's like their water, basically. Of normal humans are carbon C. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, crawls through the earth like a caterpillar, eating rats, insects, and the like. Imitates jewelry and the like, lives next to human skin, fooling those with weak hearts, licking up skin, dandruff, and such. Oh, so YASUHO'S dad didn't actually die then. Okay, so that was just YASUHO'S memory, I'm assuming, based off of what that's saying right there. And it says dolomite lives like a pond stone within the grounds of a shrine, eats algae, frogs, and the like. All right, so we're done with this right here. Let's actually go ahead and get into the chapter. Wu Tamaki, 33, rock human, can break his body down into fine particles. The particles have no real powers themselves. They can move by riding on the wind caused by air conditions and such, and return his original body. When he enters a human's body, their body will show an allergic reaction, rejecting them, but these particles fuse and possess bone tissue and other bodily structures. He's very knowledgeable about which parts of the body he should possess to be most effective. His stand ability also allows him to reform the scattered particles to reform his original body. The stand's name, Dr. Wu. His actual age is unknown, but he is thought to be approximately 70 years old. He's 185 centimeters. We're getting the details that is useless to us. He has Japanese nationality and a family registration. He graduated from the TG University Medical. That's kind of what we do need to know, because that way we know that he assimilated into human culture, basically. Often eats nori and large quantities of water. All right, all right, so now we see the little baby hands twitch. The baby hands twitch? Is this the trade I made? Oh, Lord. Oh Lord, we're getting into it now. If you eat a Rokuka, then that phenomenon is absolutely going to occur. Mitsuba-san, the treatment for that allergic reaction on your head, the thing you equivalently exchange for that treatment. These parts are little hands. You sick bastard! Wu Tamaki! Yeah. We know he's a sick bastard. Nasty man. Do you hear me? Allow me to say it so it cannot be misunderstood. I need that body of Mitsuba-san's, but before I take over her body, I want to be clear about something. All right, where's this going at? You all are the evil ones. Oh, okay. I want to state clearly that the incorrect ones are you and Josuke Gashikata. I, Wu Tamaki, do not fail. A high school girl with a pimple on her nose might come to this hospital sincerely wanting to be treated. So will a victim of a hit and run car collision. Everyone from a patriotic Olympic athlete who twisted their ankle the day before a match to patients with a late stage cancer have a desire to be healed. That desire is powerful for each of them in their own way. And I always grant that desire. I never fail to. I grant the wishes to everyone's satisfaction. All right, so I see he's trying to pull kind of like the Valentine thing where you guys are the evil one, not me. I'm the one that's actually helping people. You guys are trying to stop a doctor from helping people. Oh, I see this. Is this, I wouldn't say this is like gaslighting, but this is kind of like guilt tripping. Okay, I see where this is going now. The equivalent exchange is in the public interest, but it is simply an absolute secret. The Rokuka's secret is nothing but a boon for society, and a public good cannot be evil. So even if something is secret or whatever vulgar actions must be done to allow for it, if it is a public good, then it will be forgiven. A fetus in its 14th week, Mitsuba-san, you need not worry over it. Everything is fine. What? The 14th week is legal. And as for your powerful desire, oh my gosh, he's guilt tripping the mess out of her now. You have become both beautiful and healthy. Woo Jabaki! Oh, wait. Hold up. Yasuho pulled out Paisley Park. Okay, so we about to get a little aura, but Doctor is coming after Mitsuba, obviously. All right, so now the Doctor is putting himself in the Mitsuba, which is why he was able to take over her in that one chapter where I was like, maybe, you know, her brain was taken a part of, or maybe he's in the same body. I mean, technically he was in her body, but controlling her through the particles or whatever. All right, 3 arrows. Ooh, okay, so she used the 3 arrows and got his hand off of her. All right, I've already seen this arrow ability of yours, Mitsuba-san. I won't let you hit me with it anymore. 3 arrows to affix on the wall. The arrows change the direction of forces, and 3 arrows triple the forces. All right, so yeah, so she's gonna shoot the elevator up then, if that's the case, correct? I could be wrong, let's keep going. In this case, it's the acceleration of the rising elevator. Oh, okay, by tripling it, you could expect that a vertical jolt is coming. Oh, did he not see that coming? Did he not like really see or deduce like how her standability worked? All right, so now the elevator is just shooting up. All right, so now the force of not acceleration, is it inertia? I guess you could say inertia is keeping him down on the floor right here. All right, awaking 3 leads. I brought some medical tape. Oh, so they're about to tape him down, but he could just break apart though. So does that even really matter at this point? All right, so now they're taping him down. What? Can he just break apart though? I mean, he's not really a physical tangible, I mean, he is a physical tangible being, but he could break apart easily. So does the tape really do anything? All right, so it looks like he's taking the tape off. Yasuho-san, would you mind fixing this tape? Now they're taping him down even more. Mitsuba looks like she's going through it, which I mean, oh, she got the hands in her hand. Yikes. All right. Mitsuba-san, I did something really serious. This is something I could just shirk off saying I was tricked or I didn't know. The shape of these little fragments. Yeah. Do you think it's still alive? You don't think maybe half of it, the rest is still in my body? I don't know. I just don't. Actually, no. Those tiny hands look alive to me. I remember seeing fruit. They're being grown in one of the inner rooms. You saw where the fruits are being grown? Wait. But for the equivalent exchange to happen, are they going to use, no, because that's the new Rokuko's ability. But if the hands are still moving, which we did see twitch earlier, how would they bring the baby back alive? It wouldn't be premature because it was only its 14th week. Oh man, let's keep going. I'm curious right now. All right, so now Wutamaki is getting his, like I said, he could break apart. He could break apart. All right, so now he's fusing onto Mitsuba, and now Mitsuba stomped him, which I mean, obviously she should curb stomp him. All right, and now we see that the arrows are going in 2 different ways. All right, did Wutamaki break the arrows off, or is it breaking off the elevator? I can't tell because we didn't see her shoot off the arrows. All right, but now the arrows are, oh no, she used the arrows so she could disperse him away. Okay, this makes sense. All right, so now we see Yasuho kind of using the tape again to tape him up, which he could break apart. What are you gonna do now? Now she's taping him even more. His face is on the tape. Yuck. Not yuck isn't as disgusting, but it just looks nasty just to think about it. Ow. Mitsuba, stop this. All right, so now you trapped him. This is smart. Now, are they about to throw him out the window? This is hilarious. Oh yeah, they threw him out the window. I can't believe what I'm doing. Down this hall, all right? Deep into an examination room in the gynecology department. I saw them being grown. Those fruits were being grown in that room. The Rokuka, all right, Mitsuba-san. If that room exists, then I'm sure we'll be able to make it in time. I honestly believe that, but first, there's one decision that needs to be made, and it's by you, Mitsuba-san. If we find a Rokuka, will you eat one? If you do an equivalent exchange one more time, I'm sure the Rokuka will heal it. But there's a huge risk with eating the Rokuka. What part of my body is it going to trade with? I haven't the slightest idea. Yes, I've heard about that. I have the option not to eat any. There's no problem area anywhere in my body. Yes, that's true. But this isn't the new one where the bodies combined though. Okay, so it's not gonna have that same effect of what Josefume and Kira did. But how is it gonna heal a whole person? Or maybe they're saying that, oh, maybe it's just the hands that was turning the rock and then she was perfect. So maybe, I guess the baby is still inside of her, but the baby just has to be healed with that. So what is she gonna give up? I'm very curious. All right, so now we're using the arrow. And now that, is she putting the baby back inside her because she used the arrow and put it right back in her? Okay, you use the arrow to send the fragments back into your stomach. Okay, I was correct. If we could still make it, then we need to hurry. Hey, don't use the elevator. It's filthy in there, apparently. Huh? Yasuho-chan? Hey, how you doing? Wait. Is this the dude? This kind of looks like the dude. Y'all know who I'm talking about. All right, let's keep going. All right. It went up. All right, so now Yasuho's looking. Toru-kun. Now, these would be a better surprise moment, like if I didn't know who this was. But sadly, because I know who this is. Toru-kun, it's good to see you. What are you doing here? What am I doing here? I'm working. I work here part-time. I do stuff like wash sheets and carry stuff around. What about you, Yasuho-chan? Oh, right. This floor is the gynecology department, isn't it? I guess in that case, asking how you're doing is kind of inappropriate, isn't it? So, did you change your email address? I'll shoot you a message. You got incredible timing. I have a favor to ask you. My cell phone was broken and there's a guy in a sailor hat and sailor suit down in the lobby. His name is Josuke. Would you mind finding him and I'm telling him I'm on the 3rd floor? All right, so now Toru is looking. Josuke, who's this guy to you exactly? None of your business. Will you go find him for me, please? When you say the elevator is dirty, you pee yourself in there or something? You know you used to get pretty soaking wet from my fingers back in the day. What did I tell you about how baby girl Yasuho was innocent? Why he have to say that? Translators, Araki, is this your doing? Are y'all messing up the translation? Are y'all messing up the wording just to trip me up? Why are we doing this to baby girl? Okay, huh? The lobby level, right? I'll look for your sailor hat guy. Over and out. Who was that? An acquaintance. I went out with him in high school. Oh my gosh. All right. So now we're going down. Here it is. This is where I had my exam. All right, so now they're looking. Is anyone in there? There shouldn't be. Utsumaki chased a nurse out before. It looks like there's something past this room. There are marks on the floor left by people walking there. All right, this wall, it's also a door. It's here. I'm sure of it got so sign. It looks cryptographically. It's locked cryptographically and it's electricity, oh my geez, and information about it are completely isolated from the outside. Okay, I use Facebook to go inside and find information from the other side of the door to try to get it unlocked. All right, so now we see Utsumaki on the front right here. A video came up, but it's not unlocked. It's some kind of recording. It's giving voice instructions. For an equivalent exchange to take place, 125 grams or more Rokuka fruit is required, approximately 2/3 of one fruit, regarding the equivalent exchange of a Japanese person of average weight. Okay, first the fruit is bitten with the teeth of the upper and lower jaw. Flesh and juice of the Rokuka fruit will immediately be absorbed for nutrients through the skin of the upper and lower labial frenum to the capillaries. The remaining fruit flesh will continue on and reach the digestive tract, where it goes from the small intestine into the blood vessels and passes through the liver. The components of the Rokuka then immediately circulate all around the body via the blood. All right, so obviously this makes sense for a doctor to be studying the Rokuka this deeply, especially since you are a rock human, so you gotta know the intricacies of it. And I'm glad that we kind of got an explanation of like literally how it works to a scientific, well, so not scientific, but a scientific level, kind of. But all right, the voice is Utsumaki. He explained how the Rokuka works. But I wonder why he left the instructions, because he knows this himself. Did he leave this for... Oh, we'll have a discussion later today. All right, but he explained how the Rokuka works. When it reaches the lesion, the Rokuka will automatically start reacting and the equivalent exchange will begin. All right, from the point where the teeth bite into it, the equivalent exchange takes an average of 3 minutes and 21 seconds to completely run its course. 125 grams of Rokuka can only perform one equivalent exchange and affect one lesion. In this case, where the patient has 2 or more lesions or inflammation which needs to be healed, there's an order of priority. Which lesion is more severe or where the pain is larger is the one which takes priority to be healed. In a case where a female patient with no lesions or any problems whatsoever on her upper and lower lips, who wish to do an exchange for cosmetic reasons, by fastening 2 needles to the specified area, piercing them simultaneously, the exchange results in a youthful, shiny, high volume upper and lower lips. All right, the moment of the actual exchange will have no intense pain, so there is no need for any sort of anesthetics. Anesthetics. No. I don't know how to say that word. It really is Utsumaki in this video. Look, you can see the Rokuka too. This video, who do you think it's supposed to be for? See, I told you it's for somebody, because why would Utsumaki make a video for himself? The female patient who desired upper and lower lips for cosmetic reasons. Oh, she got that BBL on her. Hold up, they was using the Rokuka for the BBL. I told you, he was like Dr. Miami. Then in exchange with her lips and her own posterior, the fat of her butt, which became hardened like a rock. Oh, it just looks weird seeing the cheek rocked up. You get what I'm saying? Get it? Because cheek rocked up. No, okay, I'm sorry. Why were the lips and the fat of the buttocks chosen? Why did it have to be the buttocks? There's a lack of data on the cause. It is a mystery. All right. The Rokuka chooses the parts that are exchanged. Only the Rokuka knows to heal merely. A pinky finger that lost a few milliliters of blood from a knife cut. A Rokuka may choose to exchange that part of the brain, a part of the brain which could put one's life in danger if lost. Wait, did Holly use the Rokuka? All right, why would the Rokuka choosing something as vital for life as the brain for a tiny wound? The answer to that question is a mystery and one that is imperative to solve. All right, so he was still trying to figure this out, but everyone, please rest easy. At the current moment, I will Tsubaki have a technique for preventing dangerous exchanges. The Rokuka components will circulate all around the body through the blood vessels, but I can temporarily prevent the Rokuka from entering the blood region. Oh, okay. I kind of like where this is going. Okay, so he controlled where the actual exchange happened from, so that way it wouldn't go to anything as important as the brain to do an exchange for something that's a little cut on the piece. Okay. I like where this is going right here. Okay, Araki, Rokuka will not reach the brain. I cannot allow any equivalent exchanges to be done with the brain region. Wutamaki will make sure this treatment heals them. I will not fail. So Wutamaki was actually a good guy. And see, this is the Valentine situation all over again, where it's like you're kind of a good guy in a certain area, but he did something very evil. He did something very evil, but he knew the effects of the equivalent exchange. He knew that was the only way that she could be healed, but he still did something evil. So it's like, you're in that Valentine range right now for me right now. There's a risk with the equivalent exchange technique, but it's not just medical science and medicine, but the systems of society and humanity itself are subordinate to the Rokuka. It's a situation that no one will in all of mankind desires. Furthermore, the Rokuka treatment is developing. With its complexion nearly within grasp, it should be prioritized overall. All right, this video, it looks like it's meant to be an explanation for a patient or a sponsor of some kind. I don't remember having seen it before, but the Rokuka's equivalent exchange is still definitely something dangerous even to these people. Wu is just using his stand ability to slip inside his patient's body to prevent the risk. Yeah. This video explains the original Rokukas, but the new Rokuka branch, the branch from after the fire. Who has that branch? We know who has that. This is it, the lock system. I found it, unlocked. This is so cool how Paisley Park can go into this like this. All right, so now we see a lot of the Rokukas, and we see a bunch of them. Okay, all right. A sailor hat? Excuse me, are you Josuke-san? I have a message from Yasuho-chan. She said her phone was broken or something. She says, please come to the 3rd floor as soon as you can. All right, Josuke's looking. Yasuho-chan, 3rd floor? Who are you? Her ex-boyfriend. Oh. Hold up. Wait a minute. We gonna have to have a chat. After this. Oh, let's keep going. What? Oh, we gotta talk about chapter 81. Oh, because wow, the implications. All right, guys, so we just got done reading chapter 81, and we're gonna have a spoiler section for the people who have not read JoJolion at all and don't know anything about it and is reading it with me for the first time. But for right now, this is gonna be the spoiler-free section. Well, I mean, spoiler-free section based off of later chapters. Obviously, we're going to talk about this chapter. But yeah, this chapter, we have the implications of basically Wutamaki is kind of defeated. We know that he's not really defeated because just throwing him out the window, that didn't really defeat him. But now that we see that we still have a chance to save this 14-week-year-old baby / fetus. I don't know what you guys consider that, fetus or baby. I mean, obviously it's a fetus. We're going to go see these Rokuka. We got all these Rokuka, but we see that Wutamaki left a video message for somebody, because like I was saying during this whole thing, he didn't leave that for himself, because why would he leave that for himself? He has all the information up here. He's Dr. Wutamaki, but obviously he left it for somebody, and we'll touch upon that in the later on section of this video, in the spoiler section. But man, the whole dynamic of what Wutamaki was doing and basically him treading that line of, is he a good guy or is he really a bad guy? Obviously we know he's a bad guy because of the bad things that he's done. He's not really informing other people about this use of the Rokuka. He's kind of keeping it a secret, but also he's using it for the good of medical science. I don't think he's really doing it for mankind, but he's doing it for medical science, just so he can say like, yo, I never failed at something like this. I think he's doing it for his own personal gain, which kind of makes it a bit evil, but also he's doing a good thing with it as well. But like I said, there's so many implications and there's so many risks when it comes to actually using the Rokuka that you're not really that all of a good dude. Like, it's not like he's the next coming of, you know, Christ or anything like that. But also he's not like, you know, Satan's spawn or anything like that either. But I don't want to say he's in the middle somewhere. He's more towards the Satan part, but he's still a bit evil. But I mean, he was trading that line of, I'm really doing this and I'm a good guy. If you guys take me out, you're taking away a big resource of people getting medical attention that can help solve many problems. I get it. That's a dilemma right there. That's a huge dilemma right there. But I don't give a F. You're a rock human. Dang, wait, hold up. The way I said that, I feel a bit racist after that. I feel a bit racist. The way I said rock human, that felt like a slur for a second. That was kind of racist. I'm not going to cap to you, but he is a rock human. And we obviously know that there aren't many good rock humans. Wow, I sound racist. This has to be racism right here. This is crazy. I'm not racist, but he's a rock human. That's all I really have to say about this chapter right here. But now we're about to go into the spoiler section of the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and like the video if you haven't already. And check out the Patreon. Lowest tier is $1. You get these pages weeks ahead of time and unblurred. But now it's time to get into the spoiler section because I don't want to do that shilling after I get done doing the spoiler talk. So you have been warned. I did the clap. You have been warned. Now, Toru. We finally see him. We finally see the big bad of JoJolion. But the way that this is kind of laying out right here, he doesn't seem like the big bad, like he had a big plan all along, but more so he was more of an associate or an apprentice to Uzumaki. He, I guess, became the last rock human to really fight Josuke. Now, we know that he has the ability of Wonder of View. I don't know what it does yet, but it seems pretty powerful. I've seen slight panels of it. Every time I see a panel of it, I scroll on Twitter real fast because I'm like, yo, I can't have that in my vision right now. I don't know what Wonder of View does yet, but I'm going off of speculation right now because this guy is Toru. Ex-boyfriend of Yasuho put his fingers up in Yasuho and he just said it casually out loud in the hospital. And then he met up with Josuke. He said, what are you to her? I'm her ex-boyfriend. Oh my gosh. Are we actually going to start fighting Toru in the hospital? And this leads into a chase. Like we break off, we have a chase, we inform everybody, we get the new Rokuka. Where's the implications of this? Because now we have finally met the big bad, or at least the big boss villain of part 8. Now I could be wrong. This might not be the big boss, but he might be the big boss, and it might be a Valentine and Diego situation from another world, an alternate universe. What is happening? Does he have his stand ability right now? He has to because he's a rock human. Or at least I'm speculating that he's a rock human. I'm speculating that he's Uzumaki's apprentice. We don't know that, but I feel like he was the other guy in that ambulance with Uzumaki when they got the freight branch. Man, and we meet Toru. He's face to face with Josuke right now. He has a past with Yasuo. He went to school with Yasuo, so now he's already assimilated into human culture. He's around the same age as both of them. And he works in the hospital. What all has he done? What all evil has he really accomplished? If he is evil, or will he turn evil because he sees his doctor dead? Oh my gosh. We finally get to see Toru. That's one of my complaints about this part is that we haven't seen Toru yet. And I'm waiting to see where my judgment lies on why we haven't seen Toru yet in this whole part until we finish JoJolion, because I'm just like, you know, when it comes to a JoJo part, we kind of know who the big bad is, at least by the middle of the series, usually by the 25th percent mark, but usually by the 50% mark, we know who the big bad is. We are just now meeting the big bad. If he is the big bad, of course. I mean, there could be another secret boss or something like that. I could be speculating. He could just not be evil right now. But now we have finally met him. We see him taking off his hospital jacket. He looked like he about to post up with Josuke. He's taking off his hospital jacket. We see the outfit that he's usually wearing or mostly wearing, and we see his hair or hat, whatever that is on his head. Very weird. I don't know if that's his hat or if that's his hair. I don't know. But we finally get to meet Toru. Finally. Oh my gosh. I didn't want to say anything during the read through because I didn't want to spoil it too much, but I'm just like, my facial expressions probably gave it away though. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section down below. And as usual, JoJolion playlist right here and latest read through right here. I gotta say thank you guys for watching. Dark Sage out. Peace.